Starting with the eyeshadow base, this is Blank Canvas from P. Louise and it is a full coverage base, so I am applying a very thin layer and working really fast before it sets. And if you don't have this, you can always use a full coverage concealer. I will highly recommend you Maybelline Age Rewind concealer or the Makeup Revolution concealer and define. For today's eyeshadow look, I am using Anastasia's Soft Glam palette, and the first shade I am using is Mulberry, which is a deep maroon shade, and I am placing it in my outer corners, and with the small circular motions I am blending it. And for this shade I am using Morphe's M506 blending brush. Make sure you are applying small circular motions. You don't want to mix your darker shade with the rest of the shades we are gonna be applying, so make sure your blending motions are small. Second shade I'm applying is Sienna, which is a warm brown shade, and I'm placing this shade half on the first dark shade and half on the blank space so that the blend is more seamless. Next I'm picking the shade Burnt Orange on my ProArt PE23 brush and blending the shade Sienna. And when there is no product left in the brush, I'm just swirling around and blending all the three shades together, especially the outer corners. Next I'm picking the shade Mulberry and the black shade from the palette and applying this to the outer corner in a C shape with the same Morphe M506 to add some depth and definition. So here I am using Mirrorholic liquid glitter eyeshadow from Etude House, and I am simply applying this with the help of a flat concealer brush. You don't need a specific glitter adhesive for this product. It stays put on its own. So here I am packing the shades Mulberry and Sienna on the outer edges of the glitter eyeshadow so there are no harsh lines. For liner here I am using this one from L'Oreal. It's the Gel Intensa, and I am applying a very thin line along my upper lash line, and as I am extending it outwards I will be thickening it up from the outer corners, as you can see over here, so that later I can smudge it and connect it with my eyeshadow. I'm packing on the shades Mulberry and the black shadow from the palette to make the lash line look more seamless. Now here I am packing the black shadow from the palette so that my liner doesn't smudge and also it looks even more sharp and crisp. For mascara I am using the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced, and look how thick the wand is. I got this as a free product from one of my purchases from Too Faced, and this is a normal mascara, nothing too fancy. For today's look I will be applying the Hina Henna lashes in style Nazakat. So this is Lakme's Absolute Kohl in the shade Spearmint from their Gelato collection, and I am applying this on my lower waterline. This has a sea green sort of a shade and it looks so beautiful with this bronze glitter. So here I am using Too Faced Hangover RX primer, and this is a very hydrating primer, so it makes your skin look supple and plump, and whatever foundation you apply on top of this applies beautifully and stays beautifully. Now I'm using this Spotlight Illuminator from Physicians Formula, and I'm applying this on my high points. Although I don't like the finish of this illuminator, So you can skip this one and buy Maybelline one instead, because this actually gave me a hard time in blending. That's why I'm using a brush, or else I would have used my beauty blender. First I tried it with beauty blender, but that didn't go well, so I'm using my brush instead. So for foundation, I'm using this Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue foundation in the shade 119, and this has a medium to buildable full coverage, and it sets into demi matte finish. Unlike other matte foundations, this does not strip the moisture out of your skin, and also you get a pretty decent time to work with this. I think this is the first complexion product from Dose of Colors. They came out with the foundation and concealers. So I'm not sure about the concealer, but the foundation has around 40 shades, which is great. And yeah, the one I got has olive undertones. So there's a wide variety to choose from. And although it sets into a complete matte finish, but still it is a comfortable matte formula. So even if you have dry skin, you will still love this one. For concealer, I'm using the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer, and I'm using the shade number 7 for concealing my under eye circles. And this has a peachy sort of undertone, so it's good for that. And I'm using number 2 for highlighting my high points. And as the name says, this is actually a cakeless concealer. Like, the finish is very seamless and very smooth, and I've seen Patrick start talking about this in one of his videos, so this has to be good. So I'm using the cream blushes from Flower Beauty, and I'm combining two different shades. So these brushes are not very much pigmented, but you can build them up, and they blend very easily. I'm using Cover FX translucent powder to set my under eye. For blush, I'm using Milani's Baked Blush in Berry Amore, and this is my favorite from the brand. Now this has a slight sheen to it, so if you have dry skin and you want something that looks healthy and glowy on the face, then you can get this one. For highlighter, I'm using Pixi by Petra's Gossamer Dew in the shade Delicate Dew, and the finish of this highlighter is sort of a metallic finish, but you can tone that down with the help of a beauty blender or a brush. And look at the highlighter. This is blinding. So here I am applying the shade Mulberry to my lower lash line with the help of a detailed brush. Now I'm adding some black, and here I am blending the two shades with the help of the shade Sienna. And now I'm using a clean blending brush to just blend the entire three shades and make it look more seamless. Now I'm taking the same highlighter and I'm highlighting my inner tear ducts or the inner corners. For lip liner, I am using the Huda's lip contour in the shade Spice Girl, and this is my most favorite and most used lip liner of 2020. And I love pairing it up with the any sort of nude lipstick, especially the Power Bullet in the shade Staycation, I guess, which is a cool tone brown shade. You can use it on its own also. The pigmentation is spot on, and this is such a versatile shade that no matter what your skin tone is, it will look beautiful on all the skin tones. Now I'm using the lip stroke cream from Huda Beauty in the shade Posh, and you have to be very careful with this product because a little goes a long way, as you can see. And here's the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this tutorial, and if you did, then please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care.